just got to LA for the first time. Almost from the band Adam and I, pretty famous.
Maybe you've heard of it.
And you took a Lyft today around. Tell us about your little Lyft. Yeah, tell us about your little Lyft drive today.
Alright. My Lyft driver? Alright. Well, I've never used Lyft before, so, I mean, it was a pretty great experience. This morning, I don't have a car here, so what do? I need a Lyft. I download the app.
Naturally. Got it in LA.
Yeah.
You got to download Lyft.
So I'm sitting outside McDonald's this morning. I go to the corner. I download Lyft. And who's picking me up is Armin. His name is Armin. Guatemalan guy.
But first, how many shits did you take today before you even got on that Lyft?
That was 2.
So you took 2 shits, and one of them was...
One was here.
Alright, so he took a shit at his home.
Yes.
And then, where was the second Lyft that you took? Or what was the second shit?
Oh, 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven.
You took a shit at 7-Eleven.
Now, you can't just walk into 7-Eleven and be like, hey, how you doing? No, they don't let you do that.
But why can you take a shit at 7-Eleven? I can't take a shit at 7-Eleven.
We started, I'm Adam and Naive. Can I walk in and take a shit? I can do whatever I want. So, anyway, I go in, and I go, hey.
I don't think it's because of Adam and Naive. I think it's because of something else.
Well, I'm getting to that. First of all, he did know who I was. Second of all, though, I start speaking over to him and go, hey, you got a bathroom in here or what? He looks at me, he goes, I'm not supposed to know about that. Of course, I know about that. So I go in, he goes, you could use it, just kind of keep it on the down low. I'm like, how down low do you want? Like, who's going to ask me? So I go in the back, I go to the employee room, a motherfucker's in the back, stocking shelves, looks at me, I look at him, he looks back at me, I go, don't worry, I'm just taking his shit. So he lets me go, I go in the back, take my shit, I walk out, buy a water bottle, buy a lighter, buy my bogues. Anyway, back to the Lyft. So, I go outside, I get in my Lyft, I go, hey, how's it going, man? Hey, he goes, hello. I'm like, I've never used Lyft before. I'm curious to know, how does it work with tips? Do I tip you a couple bucks? Does it go to the app? So this guy just looks at me and he goes, tip? Well, tips, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you don't really you can, where are you from? That's what he says to me. And I'm just like, okay, like, I guess I can fucking figure this out on my own, I don't know. But he tells me, like, I'm from Guatemala, I've been here a little while. I end up talking to him more about, like, I'm from New York, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. He goes, wow, that's nice. How's the beaches over there? I'm like, oh, the beaches are nice. He goes, how's the sand? I look at him, and he's looking at it. I'm like, the sand? What do you mean, how's the sand? He goes, is it yellowish? Is it yellow sand? I'm like, yeah, it's yellow, guy. Like, like, not about to entertain his fucking weird ass. Like, yeah, it's yellow. If that's what you heard, then that's what it is. It's yellow. So
like, you've never seen sand before?
Never seen sand before. I don't know. He asks me if the sand in New York is yellow-ish. Whatever kind of shit. I don't know. So I'm like, all right, this is already kind of weird. Maybe this is just Los Angeles. I don't fucking know. So we're talking about other stupid shit. So I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah, I'm not too far from the city. I'm about like 50 miles out to take the expressway. He goes, expressway? Like, what is that? Like, what do you mean express? I'm like, highway, road, cars are on it. Like, you take a bridge over to the city. You take a bridge, you take a tunnel. He goes, tunnel? I'm like, yeah, tunnel. Like, he goes, tunnel? Like, you drive underwater and it's glass and, like, you see the fish are, like, above you as you're driving around? I'm like, no, it's a concrete structure. Like, tunnel, like, you build a fucking tunnel, like, you drive through it, like, it's not a fucking aquarium, like, it's a tunnel, like, you're not about to fucking see fish out there, you know what I mean? He never heard about tunnels. He goes, when were they built? I was like, I don't know, like, when was, what? Like, when were they built? Like, when the city was developed, I don't know, they needed tunnels, they built it, like, I don't know, like, when it was built, so, yeah, he was fascinated by the concept of tunnels.
Never, so he had no clue what a tunnel was.
And mind you, we're driving around, like, we're going down, whatever, we're driving to Los Angeles. He goes, yeah, I don't really see the need for tunnels out here. I'm like, yeah, there's no water to cross. Like, we're just on land. Like, of course you don't need any fucking tunnels. Like, I mean, Jesus. I mean, this is the longest 15 minutes of my life, so I really have to chum it up with this guy because it's awkward as fuck. But I'm like, yeah, in New York, right now it's snowing. It's 20 degrees. And he goes, snow? In March? I'm like, yeah, it's really cold out there. He goes, wow, I can't believe it's snowing. Why do you think that is? And I'm just like, what do you mean, why do you think that is? Like, why do I think what is? Like, why do I think weather happens? Like, why do I think, I don't know, like, atmospheric pressure, cold front, a hot front, like, it crashes.
This shit happens.
Weather happens. Like, he goes, wow, yeah. I'm like, yeah, we get, like, hurricanes and shit, like, towards, like, after summer, like, rainy, like, we get, it's pretty wild out there, we get some weather. He goes, wow, like, that's crazy, like, I'm like, yeah. He was like, how does that happen? I'm like, I don't know, water fucking evaporates like around water.
The
Like, I don't
fucking
know.
shit happens.
Yeah, it's
This
crazy.
guy has never
Yeah.
fucking seen anything.
not-
He never seen a tunnel.
Yeah.
He never seen any weather. This
Yeah.
guy literally has no clue
Yeah.
what
He has
goes
no
on
idea- no idea.
outside of LA.
No idea, nothing. So I mean, this is the kind of shit I'm dealing
There's
with.
people like this out there.
Yeah. I
All
know.
right, let's get into the more important thing. So you left Adam Naive.
I'm not talking about
Yeah,
that
you
shit.
left Adam. Tell us a little about why you left Adam Naive. You left it like,
I'm
this
not
was
talking- I'm-
this was a crucial time why you
What are you
left
talking-
it.